Hey guys, welcome to RoamMC.com. I'm 10E and I'm going to be showing you how to make a capture the flag for vanilla. Over here we have our minigames. As you can see, you can choose which team you want to be on, and this is all kits, so you don't bring any items and you can put them in your ender chest, whatever you want. So I'll go with red team. Immediately you see that I have this command block right here. I have actually 3 command blocks here that give me a leather helmet that is red, stake, and it clears my inventory. So how I set that up was, you can see right here, is I just put a redstone there so it'll go to all 3 command blocks. And the harder one out of these is this leather helmet. So if you want to have players decide or be able to determine which team they're on, you give them this syntax right here. Leather caps work really well. Minecraft give at P, radius, whatever you want. Leather helmet 1, 0, and display. Display is what's going to change the color. Now these color IDs is the color of the dye that you want the leather cap to be. So this is the color for red. That's the ID for red, so you'll have to put it out exactly just like that if you want a red leather cap. So they spawn there, they get the red leather cap, the stake, and they have 2 kits to choose from. They have the warrior kit and the archer kit, and the way I did that was, so you get the diamond chestplate, 32 armor, iron axe, and a bow. The way I did that was, I just did the exact same thing as I did over here, except I have 4 command blocks here that give me a bow, give me arrows, and a diamond chest plate, and an iron axe. So I'll put this back. And the same exact thing for that. Whatever warrior kit you want to make, you can do that. It's the exact same setup as the archer kit. Okay, so the point of the game is that you spawn here, you get your gear, and then you run to that tower, and in that tower there's a beacon, and you bring the beacon back all the way and you place it right here. And what happens when you place it right here, the beam will shoot up and you get a point for your team. See how the text says point for red? I'll show you how to do that in just a second. And notice how the beacon disappears after a couple seconds. I'll show you how to do that as well, and this is all command blocks. Let me just do clear. And up in the tower, I'll show you exactly how to do all of this. The tower, there is a command block testing for an air block, so that when a player breaks this beacon, the message will show up. And eventually that beacon will respawn, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So it's the exact same thing for the blue side. Everything is the same, set up just like the red side, and you've got your archer kit and your warrior kit and your beacon placement. But when you place the beacon, it just says point for blue. Okay, let me show you the brain. Alright, so this controls the red base, this controls the tower in the middle, this controls the blue base. These little bars are just meant for detecting a beacon at the place where I showed you. Right here, it is detecting for a beacon. So that bar I just showed you is giving me the message and taking away. No, it's not taking away, it's just testing for the beacon, and it's giving me the message. So how I have this set up is on a hopper pulse, the comparator, a repeater, and redstone. This is the syntax for it. So what it's doing is it's testing for a block at those coordinates that I have set right there, and it's testing for a beacon block. So once it senses that beacon, right now it's just seeing air because no one has placed a beacon in their bases in the blue base beacon slot. Right now it's just testing for its It's just testing for a beacon, but there's only air there, so it won't send a redstone signal to this command block, which tells everyone in the arena with a radius of 200 this text, and that's the text I showed you, which is this in my chat. The purple is the exact same setup with the hoppers, except the command block syntax is a little bit off. It's testing for air, so when you go to the tower, there's already a beacon there. When you break the beacon, this block will sense that there's air, and once it senses that air, it'll send a signal to this command block right here that the tower flag has been taken. And this red one is set up just like the blue one, except its coordinates and its message are meant just for the red base. Alright, so I have the bars covered. This one and this one are exactly the same, they just are working for different bases. This one is on a hopper pulse, comparator, repeater, redstone to this command block. This command block replaces, you know how that beacon disappeared after I placed it after a couple seconds? That's what this block does. Set block at the coordinates that I want, Minecraft air, and that 14 is the ID of gold ore. For some reason with the set block command you cannot go past 15, so you only have a range of 0 to 15 for block IDs that you can use. But for some reason the block ID for gold ore, which is 14, works. So just put 14, I'm sure it'll work, and then after that you will put replace. So that one is set up for the blue, red, and this one respawns the beacon after a certain amount of time with this redstone. This is going to take around 30 seconds to a minute to respawn the beacon, and this is the syntax for that. So it is setting a block at those coordinates that I want, Minecraft beacon, and it's replacing the air with a beacon. So set it up just like that, the coordinates you want, and it'll work. So that covers the whole brain of the actual CTF, all the beacon placements and messages. We will go to right here, and